Thanks to FordAuthority.com, we got some very interesting and revealing photos of the next-gen Ranger Raptor out testing on the streets under some very light camo, which is pretty revealing. So let's take a look at that. Welcome to the channel. If you're new here, I'm Kevin. I love looking at these Ford trucks lately, the Raptors, the Broncos, even the F-150s. The Raptor variations of these trucks are absolutely amazing. The new generation Ranger was revealed back in November. That was the global platform, not necessarily the one that we're going to get here in North America, but the ones you're going to see overseas, maybe South America, things like that. But it's basically the same thing. It just hasn't officially been revealed here. But we have the Ranger Raptor concept, or I'm sorry, not concept, prototype out testing, because this seems to be a sure thing now. I know a lot of people were saying it was a concept and it wasn't actually going to move forward, but it is moving forward. And let's just take a look at these photos. This thing is looking mean. Obviously means it is a Raptor model. You can see the fenders are flared out a little bit more and the tires are a little bit bigger. I'm going to guess that these are 33-inch tires. There is no confirmation. We don't have a close enough look at the numbers on the tires to confirm size, but they look to be like they're going to be about 33-inch. That's would be my guess. The Bronco is going to be 35. The F-150 is 35. Something like this, I feel 33 would be perfect. So I wouldn't expect 35s on something like this. But we can see the new front end design pretty clear. It's very similar to what you're going to see on the Maverick, and just a more aggressive look on it. You can definitely see the heavy duty skid plate under the front. Overall, from what we can see under camo, I like the looks of this truck. It looks really good. You look close enough, you can see under the side mirror, that little bit of bubble there, that little thing, that's going to be what is said, according to FordAuthority.com, is a 360 camera. So we'll have to wait and see if they're right on that one. But overall, I love the looks of the truck. It definitely has that Raptor feel and look. It looks like a smaller F-150 Raptor. It looks like there's also on the front bumper underneath the headlights a little spot where it could be a fog light there. I'm sure they're probably covering up a much bigger fog light, but that little hole looks like it's probably a fog light. Now I'm going to move on to the side profile picture we have here. Obviously, the silhouette or the side view of the Raptor hasn't changed a whole lot. Obviously, the fender flares are out a little bit more. The wheel wells are a little bit larger, and it just has a much more aggressive off-road look to it. But we have more interesting things to look at in the back of the truck. One of the things I'm looking at, we have the LED third eye brake light is no longer up on the cab. It's actually above the tailgate release handle. Maybe it's a height thing. I can't imagine that being an issue. Maybe it was just a design. Either way, I think it looks really good there. It's nice and easy to see. They got the mud flaps with the camo on it. I'm not sure why they camoed mud flaps. It's kind of a weird thing to camo, but whatever. The mud flaps got camo wrap on it as well. The rear bumper is a high clearance bumper, which obviously is going to give you a lot more departure angle, and has little cutouts on each end for the dual exhaust. I think this is pretty cool. We're getting a dual exhaust on the Ranger, and the reason for this is going to be the engine setup. Now, Ford Authority is reporting that both the Ford Ranger Raptor and the Bronco Raptor are both going to be running the 3-liter twin-turbo EcoBoost V6 that is currently in the Ford Explorer ST and Lincoln Aviator. Now, I really hope that's true. Being a Raptor, bigger tires, a heavier truck, you're going to want that little bit of extra power. But that also leaves hope that that engine could trickle down to other models, such as like the FX4 or Lariat or something like that. So I'm hoping that if this does get that 3-liter twin-turbo V6, that it's not going to be strictly for the Raptor. That would be a shame to have to waste that engine on only one model. But it would be deserving of it. But that engine, as it sits in the Explorer ST, is currently producing 400 horsepower and 415 pound-feet of torque. That's going to be a lot for this little truck, and I think it's going to be absolutely awesome. Now, Ford Authority also did say that they were going to continue using the same 10-speed auto that's in the Ranger now and just made it to the new engine. Now, Autoblog does have a similar article with slightly different pictures, and the Ranger Raptor is actually being followed by a Bronco Raptor. So we have a bit of a size comparison to look at. Obviously, we can see the Bronco Raptor running 35-inch tires, and looking at the ones on the Ranger Raptor, we can see they are a little bit smaller, maybe confirming my idea of a 33-inch tire would make a little bit more sense. But as far as height is concerned, there is a good amount of ground clearance on the Ranger Raptor, because we know the Bronco Raptor is a really big truck. I mean, this thing is huge. So to see the ground clearance between the Ranger and the Bronco is pretty impressive. Obviously, the Bronco is a lot wider and has much bigger wheel wells cut out to fit the 35s. But overall, I think that the Ranger looks really good even up against the Bronco. So I want to know what your thoughts are on the Ranger Raptor. I really am excited about this truck. I think this is a great idea. The styling looks amazing so far. And we know Ford's reputation for off-road ability when it comes to the Raptor. So we know the Bronco Raptor is going to be an absolute beast. And it looks like the Ranger Raptor is going to follow that same suit. We obviously don't know a lot of details about it, but I can't see where Ford is really going to mess this up. I mean, obviously, if they overprice it, then people aren't going to buy it. But its capability, I'm expecting a lot out of it. Look at the F-150 Raptor. Look at the Bronco Sasquatch package. I mean, it's very off-road capable, and I'm thinking the Ranger Raptor is going to follow the same suit. So leave your comments down below what you think of the Ranger Raptor, especially with those photos next to the Bronco Raptor. Do me a favor, drop a like on the video if you enjoyed the content. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. I'm Kevin, and I'll see you in the next upload.